Despite my knowledge about cryptocurrencies, I was introduced to Forex trading by my wonderful friend. It was a beautiful journey, so I invested $3,000 through Bitcoin into my capital and got $21,000 in return in just a few days. I'm sharing this because it is a viable way to get rich very easily, very quickly. Stop. It's a scam. Let me explain. So, yeah, what this topic is about is it's about get-rich-quick schemes. And why they are a scam and you should never fall for that kind of stuff. So, yeah, there's been a lot of scams going around on social media where, you basically pump your money into, a capital on whatever platform that you're being recruited into doing business with, and they promise you an insane return. Okay, that's how scammers go about luring people. They offer unrealistic rewards, which all turns out to be fake. Okay? So, like that fake voice I just did earlier in this video, that's an example of a Ponzi scheme where you'll be told to invest a certain amount in a capital, and then they promise you an insane return. There's also pump and dump schemes where someone will post something about a new, let's just say, dog shit coin. I'm just gonna call it that. Where they'll tell you to invest your money into that, and they'll promise you that you'll get rich very quickly by doing it. Like, say you pump like $500 into dog shit coin, and they'll promise you that you'll get, like, let's say $20,000. I'm just using that as an example, like $20,000 in like a week. Okay. Here's a question I got for you. Okay, my question is that, are you really going to get $20,000 after investing your money into your capital? Are you really going to get that? Answer is no, you're not going to get $20,000. Instead, you're going to lose money by investing in those schemes. And let me explain why. Okay? What happens is that when you invest your money into capital, I mean, yeah, you'll start earning bonuses on that website, but where you'll notice problems is when it comes to withdrawing money, okay? And what happens is that when you withdraw first, what they'll do is they'll ask you how you want to go about receiving your profits, and then you'll end up giving out your bank account information through email, which is something you should never do, because once they have your information, they could just siphon whatever money's out of your bank account, and then you'd be left with empty pocket. Okay, and then what happens is that after you give them your information, then what they do is they'll ask you to pay a withdrawal and tax fee through cryptocurrency. Okay? That right there is a red flag. If they ask you to pay a fee to get any kind of compensation, most likely you're getting scammed. Okay? And the reason why you're getting scammed, or how it happens, is that these gurus who are running the website, they don't want you to get profits. Like, why are they giving you a fee to get your profits? Okay, why are they doing it? You want to know why? It's not so you could get your profits, but more like just so that they could take your money. Okay, that's how these scams work. Okay? And what happens is when they ask you to pay a withdrawal and tax fee, and even if you do get the fee covered, guess what? The money will just disappear from your account. You will not, if you're a person who thinks that you got like a large return in a short period of time, okay, then I got a question. Like, here's a task for you. Why don't you go log into your bank account and see if the money's there? Is the money there? Answer is no, it isn't. Okay? Despite the fact that, you may have received an email saying, congratulations, you have received your large return. If you were to check your, sure, you have no money left in your, account in whatever website that you invested your money on. But if you were to check your bank account, guess what? The profits aren't there. So, yeah, in that instance, you've basically have been duped. You've been ripped off. You've been scammed. Okay? So, that's something I want to warn people about, because there's more people falling for this type of stuff. Okay? They hate their jobs and they want to find easy ways to make money. And what happens because of that is they fall for that kind of stuff. And the next thing that happens, guess what? These people lose money for investing on those platforms, okay? And here's the thing about these scam websites, okay? And like, say you see pictures on the website. Why not do reverse image lookup and find out where those pictures came from? Okay, if those pictures came from like other sources, then most likely it's a scam website. It is not legitimate. And yeah, binary options is a scam. You should not invest your money on binary options. It's a waste of money. Don't do it. Because I can assure you, you will most likely lose everything, okay? The way scammers are, which, believe it or not, I actually seen pictures and videos of scammers through Scamming Scammers Action Facebook page. I've also seen them through Scam Haters United. They also have a website, too. Most scammers on the internet are usually the blacks that do that. Now, look, if it were the whites that scam people, I'd be just as mad, okay? I don't judge people by their race. I'm just telling you, who do you think is hiding behind those schemes? Like, in general, when it comes to fraudulent activities, it's mostly the blacks. And it's the people living in Nigeria. It'd be funny if someone were to add an extra G in that word. I'm not going to say it in the video, but anyways, yeah. I mean, Nigeria is number one when it comes to scams. I mean, you gotta watch out for Nigeria. Scam websites, they also, there's also funky sentence structures. They have fake testimonials, and they do that stuff just to try to lure people in. Okay? Not so that the victims would actually receive money, but more like just so they get lured into the scam. Okay? And, yeah, that's the stuff you gotta watch out for, people. All you trash kickers out there, you gotta watch out for that stuff. I'm not a financial expert, I'll be the person to say, but I will say, do your research before you invest. If you're gonna... And the reason why, I may have forgotten to mention this in the video, in this video specifically, but the reason why most binary options websites are scams, because why? Well, because they're unregulated. That's why. They're unregulated, and what happens because of that is that this gives scammers the opportunity to deceive people financially. Okay? Now the question is, do scammers get caught doing the stuff they do eventually? Yeah, of course they do. They get caught by the feds, and at the bare minimum, they end up having to pay back all the money they stole. At the maximum, yeah, these people end up going to jail. I mean, there's people out there who are involved in, like, crypto scams. I mean, like, they stole, like, an insane amount of money from the investors, and what happens because of that is these people end up facing like 20 years in prison. So, yeah, the feds don't play around when it comes to that. Okay? So I just want to warn people, when it comes to binary options websites, what happens is these scammers, they purchase domains using other people's credit cards. So, yeah, the way scammers are is that they steal stuff and they lie about stuff. That's how they are. Okay? And that's why you should never talk to them. Never talk to scammers, period. Okay? Because once you talk to them, they're most likely going to lure you in. Okay? If it sounds too good to be true, it probably is. I mean, think about it. When it comes to Ponzi schemes, like, think about this, okay? If someone were to promise you $20,000, like if someone were to come up to you and say, hey, look, if you give me $500, I'll give you back $20,000. Here's the question for you: are you really going to get $20,000? The answer is no, you're not. Okay? You know, that person, what he's trying to do, he's basically trying to deceive you, okay? You're not going to get $20,000. Instead, you're going to lose money by investing, okay? You know, if you want to invest in something, go speak with a financial advisor or go speak with someone who knows how the market works, okay? Because these gurus who advertise those get-rich-quick schemes, they don't know how the market works. Okay, and the people who are falling for those traps, you know, they don't know what they're investing in. Okay? Do your research before you invest. Go speak with a financial advisor, and they can assist you and give you advice on whether or not you should invest. And as far as NFTs are concerned, I mean, I know NFTs are a new thing, but my word of advice, do not invest your money because you're most likely going to get scammed, okay? And because what happens is that these gurus, what they'll do is that once they have your money, they piss it away very quickly. And yeah, you don't get your money back. Okay, once the money is transferred, that's it. It's gone. You don't get anything back. Okay? And even if you use services that would supposedly get you back the money, well, guess what? Those services cost money. So if you use those services, guess what? You're, like, here's an example, my chargeback. Okay, you know, those services, they cost money, or digital forensics or whatever. Those services cost money. I mean, like, an insane amount of money. So if you use them to try to get your money back, well, guess what? You're going to lose even more money by doing that. So yeah, which, believe it or not, even if you do use the services, most likely the recovery's not going to be successful because these scammers have already pissed away your money. So, like, they pissed away on, like, a Lamborghini or, you know, or substances that are, like, severely detrimental to your health. So, which realistically, your health insurance isn't going to cover your expenses if you ever end up in a hospital, which it's mostly going to be tens of thousands of dollars at least. But yeah. So save your money. Don't fall for those schemes. Okay, never do it. It's a horrible idea. Okay. Because all these people are trying to do, they're just trying to get you to give away your money. They don't want you to get profits, okay? So, yeah, this is TBrown0065 signing out, and I hope that you take this advice seriously, because if not, then yeah, you're gonna get scammed, and I don't want to see that happen to you. Have a good one.